I mean, moments like when people come and tell us about what our music means to them. And I think that's the best feeling.
Just trying to keep everyone together. I think that's the most difficult part. Yeah, I think getting on stage makes us forget about everything, and we know what the purpose is.
We wanted to create something which is us. It was not a conscious effort like, okay, this is what we want to create, we should sound like this. It just happened naturally. This style of music came after listening to a lot of music from all around the world. And even singing also just came naturally. Urdu and Kashmiri just happened because those are the languages I speak at home.
So right here on Super Hits 93.5 Red FM, Parvaaz, they were formed in 2010. Looking back, how has your journey been from Bengaluru to becoming a prominent name in the music field? How has it been?
It's been a great, adventure for us since the beginning, since the inception of Parvaaz since 2010. Yeah, lot to learn, still lot to explore.
Wonderful. So they say that you have to keep, imagining your success, right? Like, so for 15 years ago, and like you've been performing at top music festivals, how does that feel?
I mean, it feels great. It's a great experience to play at music festivals. Back then when we started, there weren't many music festivals. But if you see, I think since pandemic especially, after pandemic, music festivals, there's a boom. If you see, there's a boom of music festivals which is happening all around the country, and it feels great. Like a lot of new faces to see every now and then. And what is great about it is like people get to hear independent music as well, from not just from us, from other bands as well.
So like from 15 years, have you ever imagined this kind of success? Like how does it feel?
I think we're still chasing it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're reached
it. Yeah.
We'll talk after 15 years now.
Yeah. Well, that's really nice. And what's the most surreal moment that you guys have experienced as a band so far?
I mean, moments like when people come and tell us about what our music means to them. And I think that's the best feeling you get when somebody is able to connect to your music, your thoughts, your music. And I feel that's the most surreal moment I feel for me personally, when somebody comes and tells me like they were going through rough times in their lives and your music helped them heal. And that's, I think, the best feeling you get.
You've experienced that. Would you like to share an instance that you just mentioned, something that?
I mean, people have come, not just one. So a few people who have, so many people have come and met us and even wrote to us on our email and told us what they felt about our music. Yeah.
That's amazing. You guys have been together for over a decade now.
Yeah.
And what is the secret behind this bonding and friendship?
Oh, it's basically like a family, It's like just trying to keep everyone together. I think that's the most difficult part. I think keeping aside all the egos and everything, I think that's the key. If you leave aside egos, it'll keep coming, everyone. But if you leave that aside, I think we can survive.
I mean, we fight and then we resolve it.
Resolving is important.
Yeah, that's really important. And I feel if you look at it as a bigger picture, which is music first, then our egos and other things, you need to sideline them and to really make this work.
Yeah, I think getting on stage makes us forget about everything, and we know what the purpose is.
And even while creating.
Yeah, even while creating music. So that keeps us going.
That's great. I want to get into your sound, right? So we've been told that your sound is often described as a very eclectic mix of there's folk, there's blues, and psychedelia kind of genre put all together. With this style, you've got a little bit of Kashmiri roots as well that kind of keeps your track alive, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
I feel, I come from Kashmir, so and whatever our influences are mostly Western music and guitar-based music. So we wanted to create something which is us, and something which is very rooted. So that's how it came. It was not a conscious effort like, okay, this is what we want to create, we should sound like this. There were influences, but it just happened naturally. This style of music came after listening to a lot of music from all around the world, and especially the lyrical part, because I sing in Kashmiri and Urdu, and so it just fused well. I feel the fusion was done right.
Yeah, and also like we all listen to very different kind of music, but we have one certain kind of sound that we kind of aim at. And I think he's right. Yeah, we don't consciously do that. It just comes together, and I think that's what a band is.
And even singing also just came naturally. It wasn't like I mean, told to me, or I had to sing in English or any other language. Urdu and Kashmiri just happened because those are the languages I speak at home. So for me to like express thoughts and everything was